Hello everybody. Thank you for tuning in to today's episode of Talladega Outdoorsman. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. I've not been able to catch a fish here lately to save my life, so today we're going to be shooting a slingshot and the air rifle a little bit. Probably going to get more hits out of the air rifle than the slingshot. I've only been practicing with it for a couple of days now. Definitely more misses than hits on there, but we'll be shooting the Crosman Premier 22 caliber round nose pellets out of my Ruger Impact Max or Max Impact, whatever. It's a little cheap Walmart gun, and the slingshot shoots these little 3/8 steel balls from Daisy, and I think it is a Viper or a Widow, or I'm not sure. It's also a little cheap slingshot as well. We'll get more into that later, but let's get some targets set up and see if we can't knock a few over. Enjoy. Alrighty folks, I apologize for the ring around the footage here. I had to rig up a screen to protect my GoPro. I couldn't find the protective case that goes to it, so I had to modify one that goes to my action cam that's no longer working. Believe me, I'd much rather use a $30 action cam instead of this much more expensive GoPro than to put right in the line of fire like this, but I think it's a better shot. I do have a board set up behind you guys, so you shouldn't take a direct hit anyway. And Barnett did not even bother to put the name of the slingshot on the slingshot, so I've already thrown the box away, so I can't exactly tell you what it is. Let's get to shooting. Oh yeah, I'm shooting at 17 yards. Believe it or not, that was an uncut round of shots there. I was rather impressed. This slingshot seems to be a lot easier to shoot than the Daisy model. Not a bad second round either. I would not want to take a hit from that ball. I'm going to eventually redo this this shooting gallery here. I'm gonna back this up into my frame and add a couple of more curtains on either side, because when I score a hit, I'm losing my ammunition. It's just, you know, flying off in any and every direction, so it doesn't hit the curtain and fall to the ground. Good thing it's relatively cheap. But I think if I recess it and then add 2 more curtains, I'll be able to find almost everything that I'm shooting. Well, that shot put a whooping on that can. Little gong target is getting me every time. I would think anybody could hit a mayonnaise jar. Those hits are costing me rounds though. Not that I'm complaining. I'm just thinking that I really need to redesign this gallery. Save a lot more of these little steel balls. Alright, thought I'd give you guys a little hat cam footage. I don't know that you'll be able to see the targets or not. I moved up to about 10 yards, but definitely give you guys a little different perspective about how I shoot. Yeah, the mayonnaise jar is costing me a lot of my little steel ball ammo here. Ooh, actually got some penetration there. I believe that went through. I think it's in there. No, that's a snail shell. But the little gong target here, and that sucker gives me trouble. I'm down to my last two steel bearings, or whatever you want to call them. Let's give you a couple of more shots and we'll swap over to the air rifle. Just seems like I'm always just a little high or a little low of that little gong. There's another one. Back up to 3. I guess we'll let these 3 ride and set up the air rifle targets. Good luck, little GoPro. They're awfully close to the targets. At least you got your safety goggles on. Well, looks like you guys survived. A little lead in the way there. I actually tried to film this same video yesterday, and I lost my SD card. When I was out here shooting my airgun target, I killed my turkey. So I'm gonna have to get the welder out and put his feet back on. Alright, you guys, as you've seen, I had several misses there, and while I'm here, I may as well break down several features of this gun that I do not like. This big old front sight sticks up in the scope, and you cannot take it off without making the barrel all goofy looking. There's sharp, like just unfinished edges on it, and part of the problem, well, let's skip over this. When I first got it, the 4-stock screws would not stay tight, so I wound up having to glue them into place, and so far they've stayed put. But now I noticed even yesterday that I wasn't getting the group that I should have been, me shooting off of a rest. This scope mount is plastic. Now, who makes a plastic scope mount? Well, yesterday, when I was having my issue, I didn't notice. I checked all my screws up here, and everything's tight. But I happened to notice today, this whole unit here is moving back and forth. And that's causing, naturally, anybody that knows anything about guns, that's causing my sights to be off. I was having some up and down issues there. You guys could see I would either shoot over the top or I'd hit my 2x6 or 6x6. If I had paid full price for this gun, I would have been very disappointed in it. It's like $150 or something like that at Walmart. And with the Ruger name and that price point, I mean, there's cheaper guns that you can get. It may even be more than 150 bucks. I think it's $150. There's cheaper guns out there that will definitely serve you better. I happened to catch one of the guys here in the neighborhood didn't like it because he couldn't keep the forestock screws tight, and he had another gun, 177 caliber that he had, and I got this one for like 75 bucks. So I mean, I can't complain a whole lot, but with this being plastic, I mean, this is just unforgivable. That's just, I'm not sure how I'm going to fix that, but I'm going to have to figure something out. But on that note, I'm going to sign off right here. Thank you guys for tuning in. God bless. Like, subscribe. Have a good one.